Welcome back to another Final Fantasy 16 stream. This is going to be the second one. Last time I didn't have a good opening because the game kind of automatically started as soon as I hit the broadcast button. It was all like, you can't broadcast until you're in the game. You start up the game instantly starts you to the new game. You didn't have a menu like this. So I'm not going to play as long as I did yesterday. At least I don't plan on it. It's already 1:30 in the morning, and I have to work tomorrow. So, time to get a little bit of Final Fantasy 16 in. Just reminding myself of all the buttons. I don't think I've ever taunted before. Alright, let's get going. Looks like the continue button actually did load the game from where I left off, so that's good. Oh yeah, if you go to System while you're in your game, this is where you can get your DLC items. I didn't figure that out until 5.5 hours into the game yesterday. So if you did not know that, that's where you can find them. And I mean, I'd be a little bit further ahead level-wise and stuff if I had realized that. What did I equip? I got my Gil, XP, and no, we're not going with that one. I'm going with the... Nope. 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 This one. We're going to have Timely Evasion. That's what I'm going with. I was thinking about it, and automatically evading, kind of the big deal. Now, if I was going to choose another one, it would be the slowdown time when you can evade. But since I'm going with resources, which there's New Game Plus, so I would think that me getting better at playing the game would be the smart thing. So at this point, I can ignore dodging and just focus on everything else. And from what I understood, and from what I experienced, it uses your abilities at the wrong time. If you have the automatically use abilities randomly one. I mean, I'd be like one hit away from an enemy and it'd use like my big attack. Not exactly how I want to play the game. The Eye of Tempest.
That?
The Dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Ow!
He hasn't aged. Gonna point that out. 13 years?
Yeah, and so's Togo. Don't worry about us. You've been waiting for this. Go! Sit!
I really don't like how that sword looks.
Forgive me.
At first I was thinking he's in in Clive's head. right?
Where did he go?
But he acted like he saw him a minute ago. Whoa. Well, she got bigger.
I'm not here for you, Garuda!
The other thought I
Stop me, Garuda!
The other thought I had was maybe it's his other personality or something. Like he has split personalities going.
With me.
Again, doesn't really make sense if Sid could see him.
I found you.
You called me! Why? Where is he? Where is the dominant?
Not this time.
Large enemies. Nice. That wasn't good. hard to keep up with what's even going on the screen. Nice. Is that pre-planned right there, or it happened just to line up? Like, unsure. Let's go. Upgrading my weapon definitely helped, like, end the fight faster. Yeah, I felt that coming. You don't stand on the edge like that.
A monster. And I will not let you stand in my way! These look like these are going to be able to be upgraded later. Maybe.
hit the dodge button. I think it was a tad bit too late on that. It's kind of cool to watch these little scenes, though. I wonder if I'd be happy to like hit R1 here if it wasn't for my automatic dodge ability. Or if difficulty changes how much you had to dodge or something. I feel like you're going to be pushing a lot more buttons on Final Fantasy difficulty. There. Yeah, that's some good damage. Well, it's okay damage, I guess. A little bit weird that I've beat her up a lot more than she's beat me up, and I lost an arm. She doesn't look like she took any damage. There we go. Inference like a honey badger, man. Hope Sid ran away. $130. She had like 5,000 more health, and he hit her with 138,000. It's like 25 times. 28, 26. I'm not gonna do the actual math. It's a lot more damage needed to be done.
Control it, Clive! It is you, isn't it, Clive? Stop this! Now!
Yeah, this probably isn't smart. Just saying. That just isn't smart to do right here.
I said stop!
this version, they really made him look like Gandalf the Grey. They're all like, yeah, we're gonna just give him the face of Gandalf.
You're too nice is your problem. Bloody mess, this. Oh, Clive. The ghost you've been chasing was inside you all along. They'll be damned if I know what that means. Oh. Why? Why did you have to listen to him? Benner. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
King is bold or desperate.
Will you engage him personally, Your Highness?
Of course.
Knights of the Round.
Griegel's breath fill your wings.
Bahamut.
It's Bahamut! The prince is with us! Reform the cohorts.
At once.
Your Highness.
Saboteurs.
Their attacks are frequent and widespread, even in the Holy Capital.
The capital. What of my father? Is
His
he...
radiance is safe. But he has ordered the city guard strengthened. We can expect no reinforcements.
That is of no matter. The Emperor's safety is paramount. I shall deal with our enemies here. All of them.
I just realized something. There's 3 nations fighting here. Like, between all these fights we've been watching. And all 3 nations are bad. Like, there's not a good guy among them. Like, okay, another one of those flash forward flashbacks.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
Ah, you're awake.
He stripped him naked and locked him up.
You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
Do it.
Eh?
Kill me. It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll, see you in the hall.
What are you going to do now? May as well hear what he has to say.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
Yeah, no.
And?
Odin and Bahama had at it by all accounts. Not by Belinus at all.
finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up the scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
And what do you want?
To bother
If you're
you.
gonna buy something, be quick about it. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
I'm gonna keep the starting gear.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not
It's
much
not in the
bothered
shop, you
either
can't
way.
buy it. And in some games, you need it later because you can craft stuff, better stuff with it. I have no idea what you can do in this game. Haven't looked it up.
So many uses.
And how might this old soul... You wish to study the tomes? If you can read, don't let Otto know.
Alright, new theory. Could be wrong about this one, because I still kind of think that the masked guy, the robed, cloaked guy, is actually in your head. But that also wouldn't make any sense because he's running around with a female traveler, and people have seen both of them. What if you got inferent from him somehow? Like you got Gerda from the blonde girl, whatever her name was. I'm just glad she's gone.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on. Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to... That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
Spiders. What? What did I just do? Oh.
More killing. And for what?
Didn't do anything.
Stay down! It's over.
I got hit after it was dead. It's weird.
What now?
There's a hole in the dungeon.
Beastman?
I totally dodged that.
My wounds, boy! Too slow. Not this time. Another perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts. Can't be much further now.
Why am I not seeing the map that I'm at? It's weird. Map of the area I'm in would be useful. Yep.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Gav!
Should have been hurrying the whole time.
Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Out of my way.
You made your choice!
How do they know I was a deserter from that far away?
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late. Gav's in trouble.
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? I'll take the dragon.
Yeah, you're gonna make this too easy. I'll take the dragon. No thanks. I think I like to even the odds faster by both taking the dragon.
Die, you bastard!
I think that hurt me more than it hurt. All right. One down, one to go.
Give me! A little help! Garuda, lend me your sword! There's a good boy. Not this time. A little help! Torgal!
They really overdid this floor tank. He only has one job, and that's to stay face down.
What goes up must come down. Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
Very close to leveling. Wait, there it goes. Took a break right at the level mark.
Come on.
They should have sent Torgal ahead. He could have rode on his back or something.
Shit! Give me your hand!
He's gonna slip.
Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
See, that probably wouldn't have worked because he grabbed the glove. The glove would have came right off his hand and he would have fell.
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
Now it's obvious who he is, but who was the guy in the past? Because he was the Phoenix, and he was there.
He must be stopped.
spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce. Jill.
The bottom of the Slurpee straw makes it hard to drink the last half an inch of Slurpee. I know they made it to be like a spoon, and when you're a kid, that's pretty cool. I want the last one, half an inch of Slurpee.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves a mischief.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Do I need to replay it again? No.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night,
hooded man. He spoke to me. What did he say? FF16. We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, all right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I kind of like his current outfit.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
Let's get this fixed before someone doesn't...
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
That's interesting. So, if you buy the weapon and then sell it back, you can't get it again. Okay, so at this point in the game, you can now get an upgrade from the DLC weapon. So it takes like 7 hours? About 6 to 7 hours, somewhere in there, to get an upgrade from the DLC weapon. I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. But to be honest, it's only 10 points. 10 points of strength, you know, it makes you stronger, but I mean, it's only so much that'll actually help with, so I'm not that worried about it.
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Off you go, then. And best of luck.
I thought she was supposed to give me a new outfit.
Say thank you to Gav, too.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying them. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
just don't have enough teams to follow everything.
It's gonna automatically. Okay, good.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Okay. Well.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Oi. Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there? Or was it Sid?
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Can really do with a proper place to train.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
Only could read half of that.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Alright. Well, let me actually look at something real fast. I got 600. Maybe I should save up for my limit break. I'm not sure. You know, I really like these abilities to because they allow you to break through the stagger gauge. This ability is pretty dang amazing. And I wonder if I upgrade it, will it give me another half a star on the stagger gauge? Which is probably what's going to happen. I'll think about that for a minute.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your...
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps. But the soil there is second to none. Now go!
Could really do with a proper place to train. We're looking at half a dozen, maybe.
I'm gonna do this side quest first. Anybody that's watched my streams, I know I kind of have this thing about finishing everything off. It's just not right not to finish. Let's get this. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to take that all that long to do it anyways. The enemies respawn in the area is the question right now.
Someone's in trouble.
That sounds bad.
Flames to me!
Okay.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you.
This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant? That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
All these people around here just ignored her being attacked by spiders. Okay. Guess I don't interact with that. I was pretty sure those obelisks, those little towers, were the things you interacted with to travel, but I guess they're just a symbol that you're at the edge of the world map. Don't go any further if you don't want to leave. It does give you a yes or no, do you really want to leave them, so not sure they really need those towers.
My shield and shining armor. You can give those samples straight to the Garden Master. He's expecting them.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
So really, I did that for materials because that's a handful. I didn't even see that chicken. Now. Oh. You can have a lot. Okay. I thought it was going to be 99 maxed, so I was like, I should sell some of these items. Thinking about selling some more potions to make room. I am a little bit worried that they're going to give me a high potion. I'm just going to use it.
The curl dragged in. If you're going to buy some, be quick about it. And be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
That's only 400 gil, but...
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
Now pat his arm right where he's hurt.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
I feel like my character needed the change of clothes.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
I should be calling it quits soon, but I don't want to. That should tell you something about the game. I'm enjoying this.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this one.
Did you just, like, decide that we were gonna fight this thing? It's probably got materials I need. I wasn't really paying attention to the dropping materials.
Company.
Okay. This does not look like a great area to go into.
Stay down! Torgal!
There's a good boy.
It really isn't very good to use this if you're not trying to stagger something.
It's over. You're finished. Stay down.
Nice. I just feel like they'd put a big boss fight like in the middle of this. Maybe there's a hunt here later or something. I just feel like you run to the other side, there's a treasure box over there, and then when you open it, when you go to run back, the boss spawns. Kind of how I would have done it. Oh.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Goblins. So even my first mission's
When the screen does that thing where it kind of like stops moving for a second, when they're staggered, you hold down the square button, you get basically a free slam ability.
Wake! Wake wins!
Yeah, this game really gets my heart rate up whenever I'm doing combat like that. Just not used to these type of games anymore.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help.
These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was running late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
A detour.
That's enough. A little help. Stay down. Torgal! There's a good boy. My wounds, boy. Flames to me!
Okay. I got sick, about, I don't know, a week ago. I think it's almost exactly a week from today. And I was having trouble breathing. Very similar to when I had, the ick a year ago or whatever it was. 2 years ago? Year and a half ago? I don't know. Like I was just just in pain breathing.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
And ever since then, I've been a little bit hard of breathing still over the last week. The doctor says I don't have it, but I don't know if I believe him.
It's over.
I got tested, but they're all like, nope, you're good. I just don't believe it. He was saying it was upper respiratory, but I've had that before and never felt this way.
Stay down.
So I wonder if me being out of breath from playing a video game could be part of that.
Stay down.
I don't think my allies have health bars, which I didn't really think about that until just now, but could use that to my advantage. And I wonder if it's going to be that way in the harder difficulty, though. Okay. There we go. check out across this bridge because it's not very much area over there.
It's over. Stay down. A little help.
Okay, so you can't heal with the dog unless there's you've taken damage during the battle and there's still a light green mark on it. Your health bar? Pretty sure that's what that light green mark is. How much you can heal during that battle. And I think you get half of it back at the end of the battle, but that might only be on big battles. It explains a lot in this game, but they're like, it didn't explain anything about the health bar, which I thought was strange. So it just leaves it up to you to figure out how healing and all that works. Which, I guess, whatever. But not everybody's as brilliant as me. It only took me like 7 hours to figure out how healing works in the game.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Throw your weapons down if you want to live.
I don't understand why the enemy is called a footpad.
That's enough. Stay down. Finished. That's enough.
Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up after this next
I
little
don't
cutscene.
care what your orders are, Bracken. Keep that sword in its sheath.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Which stuff was for the Golden Stables again?
When he gets to Eastpool, leave him in the pond. We'll take him over.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the Christmas.
It's not like any of us lowborn.
I hear the levies are due to go up.
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on. You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days.
Whoa.
Come on.
Don't be shy!
Abba-dabba-doo, don't be shy. Really?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
What are you after? That all, is it?
It was good, honest work building that.
Okay. Sometimes your gamer instinct is wrong.
You should think about pressing on.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bet Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Bernard? Is that how British people pronounce Bernard? I thought they were the primary speakers of this language.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Very good, Sir Eastpool. Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
It is said ladder. Have to climb the ladder later. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold out, I think. I kind of really want to get Flames of Rebirth. I mean, it heals you, and it's a massive attack, and it's a limit break, and I don't have a limit break yet, so that takes time to charge. It hits really hard. It's just really, really smart too. Cool. You can actually hold down the touchpad, and it resets all your abilities. If it gives me all my points back, I could instantly have that. I mean, I don't want to lose anything I already have, though, so I'm not going to do that. But, like, I guess if I get a fourth ability, and I decide, hey, I no longer want Garuda, I could just reset, and then work on a fourth one. Yeah, get sidetracked. Before I go, let's just take a peek. Alright, nothing's going on there. Going on there either. Okay, cool. Now, I highly doubt anything's going on here. Now, there is a better XP charm that you get later that gives you 15. And then if you get 2 of them, you can actually combine them at the blacksmith to make it 30. So this will become obsolete once I get 30 plus experience bonus. But I figure the faster I level up, the better. Less grinding later. I really probably need to start saving more often. I went that whole entire session no saving at all. Interesting. So this one and this one don't... Oh, and there's a town here too. These places don't even have a crystal anywhere near them. Now, I thought there were supposed to be 8 crystals. And I only see... 4? Seems odd to me. Alright. Yeah, I already saved, so I'm good to go. Well, it's been fun. I can't really talk too much during this game. Combat, I kind of focus on combat, and then during cutscenes, I really can't do much talking. So, if you're here to, hear me talk, probably not the best stream. But if you're here to see Final Fantasy 16, you're definitely going to see that. So, if anybody ends up watching this soon, let me know if there's anything you want to see. If you want me to go hard mode and remove the auto dodge, this one, when equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. I could unequip that. I don't think the game would be that much harder without it. Online though, they rate this game a 3 out of 10 on the trophy guide websites. I always check them out after I start a game and see there's skippable trophies and that kind of stuff. I don't want to miss anything. I don't go through and read every single trophy. I just mostly skippable ones, and then if there's a section that's like don't do this or definitely do this, I always read those. And then how much time it takes. Like this game is 70 to 95 hours for a trophy, which means for me probably 120. That's normally how it works. I usually take a little bit longer. Not always. The Ratchet & Clank games are much faster than the guides say. Like half the time. I had a record for a little while. I was in the top 50 on the PlayStation Trophy Hunter website. I think it was 48. And out of everyone that ever platinumed, what was it? Black Desert, I was the 36th person to ever platinum it. It's not really a speed thing right there, but 36 out of ever. So, the first 36. So, I think that's pretty good. Took a long time, especially leveling up my horsemanship, the equestrian or whatever the skill was, and fishing. Those two took a long time. Horses didn't take as long once I realized you could breed them, sell them, make money, and just keep on doing that. And the higher rank they are when you're breeding them, the more experience you got, and it's a lot better than riding. So I started just catching horses and breeding them a lot faster. Well, I got sidetracked there. Sorry about that. It's been fun. I got to work. and it's almost 4 a.m. Better than last night. I need some more sleep though. I did not do well. Um, Working in a IT help desk. I actually work the vendor line and the priority line, which includes emergency calls. So if one of the buildings completely loses power, anything like that, I get a phone call. Like anything that brings the thing down, nothing works. And that takes some critical thinking skills, and critical thinking skills not very good if you're lacking sleep. So I'm gonna go do that instead of hardcore grinding this game. Um, Hope you guys follow along if you're enjoying it. I will see you next time. Peace out.